Premtobre ha eye Adom TV awie ma mo ha brason so man mu sem ne man hodro so ye de ebre won sema eba de di mu akotene Orasam George yeso afo no ehwe enkrato ensem so na wode atodwa esa wo hwe Ghana internet ya mo for de djuma no ekwani mu pa social media account ebro eye 7 million na obeti emu amanebo afen so ye de ebekọ so ame abaton pesuan so mo mra se medwani yo sanso ye mranim ni John Dakon chese Chief Justice Amampani eyi no amanyosem wo mu chese o de mra eye djuma ye do ebekọ Cote d'Ivoire kroba kwafe ovon Korea ho so en wo mo hene e de ade seto oye Ghana Amampani ni mpagifo nim se Ghana phobia aba pebe bi atena ewo eye Cote d'Ivoire na montoko asi wo so no wo mo emfa apumude hwe emre wo mo ensem ne bi ekan we ho awie yi mede mu nche mu nyina ebre wo se Premtobre Kasee bo yekoye ni mu Premtobre Kasee beba obi man so ama ne bo ena anigisem edin amegiso ene abena pokuwa wenie me basisia Samna said ye free asoye ya mo hwe enkrato eso kandifo yo di asoye nanim eye Orasam George na odi atodwa so bagana ha se ya internet ye omafo edidi djuma no ne dodromu akogina ohamontichemu adioson ye chese ekwanimu pa na eba no social media account no so dia woma hunu no ebru 7.9 million a chese Ghana fododo na nei social media ne internet no womudidi djuma pa.
Cyber Security Authority apa afi National Cyber Security Awareness Month no ewontoma ehini mebosomi nim na dwumadie no ohyase obefa sa akwanya iso akyerɛkyerɛ omanfo efa abɛfo ntentan dwumadie ene so obi popo na ni egu so abɛfo ntentan so ne kwan abefa so atwe ho efiri ho opa dwumadie wontoma na osoafo a bohwe gitahudie ni abɛfo na ne musuo Sam na te George sa afi mpinu ni aduonu nan asoye no abɛfo ntentan ka wo boy na ye Ghana cedi opepe aduonum yensa 23 million afi pa mu mienu so wanya Ghana cedi opepe dunum.
According to the Data Reportal's Digital Report 2025, as at February 2025, 24.3 million Ghanaians were online, representing an internet penetration, if you look at our population, at a rate of 70%. Social media adoption in our country has also surged, with 7.95 million active identities, representing 22.9% of our population. And this places Ghana 15th on the global scale of social media presence, the whole world. Number 15.
Enwachi Director General of the Cyber Security Authority and Dr. Divine Selassie Agbeti enso di to just say cyber crime and say kwadua omanfo eboy ye efri apem ahasane dunso 1317 afem penuni aduonu na busumi nsiemu edeko apem ene nwotwe 2008 afem penu ene aduonu na ewieye.
Analysis of reported incidents within the first half of this year revealed the following. Compared to the same period in the year 2024, reported incidents increased from 1,317 to 2,008, an indication of the increased exposure of citizens to cyber threats.
Uninyine Director General of the Criminal Investigation Department and COP Lydia Yakodonko HRS said,
I call on government to continue investing in cybersecurity infrastructure, legislation, and law enforcement capacity. The pace of technological change demands sustained commitment. I call on the private sector, my friend, Mr. yes, Simon. I call on the private sector to strengthen its defenses and to report incidents promptly.
Na swame abaton pesuan somra sebejeni osanso yemranim ni John Dakon enyumre ewo beni issues dwumadie so a ABY na etie John wode atodwa se unsenche bia na mampani enkrata efrebedweko oba ya Chief Justice omayi no afri ni dwumadie so na emranim ni ekire se anamona abai na tuo ne de koso no na amanyosem wo mu pa ye omode apamo mame no eche so omode mra eye adwuma.
Now, international community, there isn't that much of respect for the country as we know. As a democracy, na man for a my boy say hono atitia pansam
is a man for muye democracy.
No, na say you see, idea see no. So we do a so to form we do any ehwe mu pa na you understand the position of the minority as expressed in the statement we issued.
Okay.
That what happened had nothing to do with law. No. I mean, no. So, it's just clothed in some form of constitutional procedure, but in it, politics. I say a dentuma a dra politics, and the Yamana is a fit as a constitution. But indeed and in fact, it's just politics, pure and simple. But we see, I give you the NDC. It is politics. They have played well. Ama Ghana for Ajatum say a yamrane yejuma, but a yamrane yejuma, a politics. But Uma cover home say a yamra, and that is
cover politics. No,
yes,
and I J and ran watch.
Mede okwa kopie mo savana manta ni monti ya diwo kenabo amania ya sola tu na kalba metime ho ase asoro mani padodo no akra edwane na bi ahye wo kwa na dagaba wo mo eye ekuo no emabuko ebako ene wo mo di etu dwase de ekoso no munim ho hye de wo mo ehye nim ni sempanyifo moa na asumdwi emrampotamu.
Dagaba Youth Association semchefo nhyiemu a womo ye yase na okire se onka womo a ede ntokwa aba benyiri ene ne mpotemu no ehu na de wo hwe ne sa asomdwe beba na etukotena fonso asan aba wonfie biem. Charles Andrasa ene ye Dagaba Youth Association president what is ansemi etudwa.
Youth Association, Dagaba Chiefs and the Dagaba rep at the House of Chiefs of the Savannah region extend our heartfelt condolences to all families who have lost loved ones during the recent conflict in the Sola-Tuna, Kalba and Bole districts. We sympathize deeply with those displaced and affected by this tragedy. We wish to commend His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama for his sensitivity to the situation, and we equally appreciate the swift interventions of the national security agencies to restore calm.
Omanfo bekayi abetu dwaseme mentebe ho ase sore woni pamienu a wofri musueku awudo mienu emu entem efa asase eho a enipa benum nam so ehwere wo mo enkwa benyiri eyekuyayukuru wo so na tu na karba mansini mu antokwai etere wo bole mansini mu a nyapade bebre ena asese ekoyi ede aresre eto Dagaba nkura wodo mansini se wondi mraso na antokwai a ekosoyi wonche wo ho emfiri ho sebe ya won so soja engum. Reverend Father Martin Kusanajiri ene PP Holy Trinity Sola Mensini ne Musafo Penimpa or the Sansemi etujwa.
Once human beings are together, there may be some differences, but we need to return to alternative dispute resolution to discuss our issues. We think that would be better than just resorting to war, leading to the loss of lives. So my advice would be in subsequent times, if there are these issues, let us use the various structures that are there. We have our traditional leaders who are there. We have the court system that is there. They can help us resolve some of these things. And above all, even the church itself has a peace-building component that can always speak to people and help them resolve their differences amicably.
Na mentime ho ase a ekoso ewo honom no enam so manipa dodo no ana modwane afim potamu no makopi mo Cote d'Ivoire na vonkori eyekuro ba ko no ewo Cote d'Ivoire honom wo mo hene na de to Ghana ban ni ankwankoro nyuma kwanim se emmo wo titiu efa pomode ho no wo mo fa emre Ghana fo a abedru wo mo krom ho ebepe babi abom sesie no.
Zinach Chipo ene jina ohino wovonkori ewo Ivory Coast anemu ekasaye odi adesre to Ghana bayan krankro nyumekwa wodu anim sada Roma wonu mu a mentebe ho ase sori wo benyiri nti watu ekobo wo nwadwa ewo Ivory Coast manmu no wonpe ayarehwe emfamre wo mu na ba ko bedru hono mu a ena ohwere ne nkwa sesei omanfo bi a wo Sola-Tuna Kalba mansiri mu wafiri hono mu a akwakobo wo nwadwa wo Ivory Coast EP school enokra na nchen ensu a obenum nso eho akwatwe nipa be empimienu ena sesei ohia moa
duane de o me ba de eye kakra nipa no doso dodo ye pese mo san boa duanu nka ho amaye bon ba bia ye di wo mo be kwa akohye no lati ni ho de o mo dan no de ye kama nsu no sem ye din boholo ye shan generator ye fa generator go na pula na ntimi ye wo munye nsio kama
na yenhwe apomudin asem
aha
mo hospital anase mo moda hono
so adroni ho
okay
adroni ho
yo
omo kwa mo boa ya adro na ye ntimi hwe koranu bebre ho omo yare
enwachi omanfo asese wo pe ba bi di won ho ate a wo ye lobifo ne Adom Kasee etwetwe enkomo ekire sese a wakwakopi Ivory Coast yi wototo asresa aban empire hwe emre wo mo na gonja brefo mentiwe ho ase ya ekosue won hwema asundwe mra se be ya wo betimi aba wonchi
de be ma ye be hu se mo san pe se ye de be ba ho no ye mo mpanifo na aban se na hifofo se mo anhu ya mo amaha na se ni babo fro bia ba ha e be sra ye se ye nsan ko ye dia ni se na de
you phone two na ba ko so we na wo ko you phone one
okay
na ba ko no so ni na ba you phone one the phone one ye oba omu na ye be ma omu di mu no bra ya na ye di agu su mu sa ichini ngumi di da sa
ye kwai bibre man sinimu wo apoemantemu no mafo mo wo aye old entronan na chese dia be se o mobo setie nie o masem nyina ne se akwan a efiri achim asom eba old entronan no enye kura wo maka ho asema pa ho achew panyifo de ye be ye o monte hwe de wo mo ehwe nim se manim ya panyifo fa fidi mra emesisi kwan no
omanfo wo old entronan ene nkura hodo a ka ho wo kwai bibre mensimu apoyemantemu ekwa wani nye ho se empanifo enye hwe emfa ekwan a eka achimekwan ase nkokọ ne achimesuom ebom na nakwakunto eyija asehina wo old entronan no chemu sesesei ensuo toketua bi ane kwan no so ayire ya achehwefo adesuafo dwadifo ne won mo yare mpo entimi nkoma na nkampese akuafo atimi akọwo mo afuom
ekwan no de high pa because niaba no ba ye wa hanyina no se de ko ada kura susu no so a yentumi nko because of ekwan na ye deplorable na ekwan nye kwa mi feel say mo ba mo experience bi ekwan nye nti ese aban se ontwa nani onhwe ye kakra because the previous government no e senka obeye bati ye hwe ni mo hwe wentumi anye na next government abanti he plead say nka government no mo ya no mehwe ekwan no man who enye potus man who ankasa ana udu ba bia nsuo twam te se de nsa se be bridge no nti nsuo no tene na ba bia nsuo tai ho
enwachi edwadifo ene omanfo bi oti old ntronan na ede adesret wabaye nim se omesiesie kwan no ema wo mo se be ye beboa ama edwadie ene akoniaba akoso
ekwan no se ne ekwan ne tinintina ma yentumi enkodwa entoatoaso ewo ho wokwa ebi abobo ya obeba kwa na onyema ne bebre ase ka bia se onko ho nti ya fa abobo ya na se na asese nsuo tutoi se yakofa nioma na tama yeba bedu ha no ne man bebre ase ti se fa si kira obeba no na nsuo akom
e man nyina afa nkokọ kwai na so se bia kwantifu so ya wa ha no se yibetu kwa na nka asuom kade kwa no ene beye na so ye how dos papa ka ma moto cross on fa nokware ka we ska we je no enya se
akwan ehun sensemu ano ena Lydia ohene wa ono na akoso ho mansinimu a woye aban krachepani akwan bi efiri amanhia ekọ akrabo no contractor wo so wo mu ehwe esiesie kwan no waboso ntoa akwakohwe se de adwumekọ
suhum mensri penimpa eye Lady ohene wa washase kwa pro ahwe akwan a wo mo ye wa manhia akrobo kwan no eso a nsuo ta na akoyo wu amana ama ahyen ene akwantufuo oju kwan no so sebe yi a akoni abedi betimi akoso na aban eboaboa no ho se wo beye kwan no yi a odi ama contractor ahwe aye kwan no ama wo mo
medase emsene wonso a omusu ni da bia no ene na ese meba na mebehwe enyina yebedi adanse se free amenhia ekwa akrabo to say kwan na se nti na ese assembly no yedi ye ho hyem ne yeba ne yebesiesie kwan ne so ma won yenim se enche kra road minister mema contractor ba road ne so na waba be ye ni ye ama kro no mafo na ma won ho ato nti na na ya ba site yɛsiesie kwan no so de ama wɔn. Mewɔ gyidie sɛ yɛatwerɛ krataa de akɔ so na me follow up sɛ ɔmo bɛba contractor bɛba road ne so aba abɛyɛ nti mewɔ gyidie sɛ ɛnkyɛ nea amanfoɔ no hwehwɛ no ɔman no ba abɛyɛ ama wɔn government no ba abɛyɛ ade ama wɔn.
Ashenkafoɔ bi oni Adom Kasee twetwe nkɔmmɔ abɔmansini krakye yaba so sesese de wobɛdwu kwan no so ama wɔn mo wɔde to abaye anim sɛ wɔn hyɛ aseɛ na amanhyia ne akorabo kwan no wɔmɛyɛ mfama wɔn mo
na kwan no nyɛ efisɛ weather bi sɛ na weather na yɛ no sensu to a yɛ brɛ pa ebi wɔ sensu to a kantumi mba bae na me fa no sɛ me ho sɛ MC no ayɛ ade nti yɛsrɛ no sɛ deɛ ɔbɛyɛ yɛsrɛ no MC bɔ de nya mpo no mumbra no mbɛyɛ ama yɛ pɛ efisɛ fitianim no kɔ ne nyinaa sensu to a kantumi mba nti yɛsrɛ MC no fa yɛwra dɔntramane ma no mbɛhwɛ yɛkwan no no moyɛ ma yɛ.
Na owura Edwardni Lante Vanderpool wono na woye panya drip machine saba ebi na egu kwan so a esiesie no hunu no wakọ ani empanyifo a wo ehwe so akosia e watoi mantem atoye tefi mantem ni mu ene mfrinfrin mantem di ato manim se efidie na ewo honom no enye de wo no na edibedi dwuma ne mo ye de wo so mo de som omanfo no nya nti no mo nya hweye e wo kwan befa so e de aye adwuma ho.
District Road Improvement Program etwaniti asa dripper abanya etwem no ede ho mfidi ebae se beye bebo yi mensi na wodo ekwan no eka ho bi se beye a kwan awodo atete apansa mo mensi mu no obetimi aye ne yie. National Coordinator woda drip ano Edwardni Lante Vanderpool
Premtobre no ye man mu ye hu de aban de ni sika hye dem dwuma yi mu won hwe ne yie na sika na ahyew na machines ni na waye basa wa say ye pere this time no nipa na ye fa won ye drip adwuma no wo ye nkofo wonim onyimde de dem equipment oye abanza na nyakopon ni hira keke na wama won wafa won de won hwe dem fidi do enti e wo de wo ye mohia ne obe ma aban ne Ghana mine anya dem fidi ho mfaso na nye de wo de be ye aza obe ma won wanya ho mfaso enti ye dem hihye ya ye na ye train young Crawford drip coordinators wadwin wakoma no wonni ye mese be ya obehu de akwanya aban de ama won obemma mfaso abado
eno achimrashe bejani o wasa East Abaton Pesua so Isaac Jemensa enso di to just say
but you there stretch no order da no wamba wa mese no oba do be shimma no the stretch no order da the feeder roads urban roads and highways in amribi feeder roads from Accra no was a panel was saying as a contract network no see or means of roads wonder mission network you be an inventorized network or today there were a panel organic now was the computer what I am over it will be in a data number let me quite question for you sir let me quite know what is that to him ado it's wonder the mukwenia or where was say ya abandon is come me the vaba okay fine no we say fine I'm as a mercer na how is finazi was anam
Medewo ekọ tema ports na ho na wo ma wo ede enima from Ghana ekọ aman ahodo mo no ye from exporters and importers ni nyina wo so ekraba no eche se I come sa no ene ekwan a wo efa so etua eka edidi wo dwuma no ase eho ne ma ye no akwakọ yesuro etwentwene na ase pa ha wo to wo hwe nim esempanyifo mfa hye nwa konso ni manim ya na wo empejam
One more cry and name a free man on the ball, my moo, and one more from my moo, Eddie, and name a quaman on the cotton, which were Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, HRA, and who being yase, Ghana Customs Integrated System, I buy Eddie bar, or the chia or near my car, ever personal, obey me a ye. Now, qua bear for quine so, Sebea or near money bar, obey me a yen one.
And this downtown is likely because the numbers that have increased, and we have confronted the technical providers, the service provider, that is the Ghana link. And clearly, as I speak with you, yesterday I have embarked on a trip to Kumasi, Asante region, to see, because they've made us understand that they are constructing another data center in Asante region to cater for that issues that they are having. However, they are doing firefighting, okay, to make sure that at least the system, about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, the system was slow. But I can tell you, since yesterday to today, I've not had any issues about the slowdown of the downtimes of the system. However, that doesn't mean that it's perfect. I will still need that data center that I want to check to come up quickly. And from them, I'm told that by October, it should be up and running.
And which were the two new Kofu and him Sebeya, one chance to say, I would do obetimi Eddie, Unjumano Sebeya, and Kofa Eka, and Meto also.
To say that, let us take the opportunity now that we're having the challenges. Those of us who can work in the night should work, and then those of us who can also work in the day should work. In fact, the harbor is now 24 hours. And so, but the point is, because it's 24 hours, the agents want to do the paperwork in the morning, so that in the evening, in the night, they can go and pick the fiscal cargo from the port. However, in the night, you can also go on the ICOM system to input your staff, so that custom too, because we are working 24 hours, custom are also working 24 hours. And so it's unlike the previous time that by 6 p.m. custom 2 had closed and gone home, and nobody's there to if you send the BOE, no one is there to do the clarification and then evaluation. Now, if you send your BOE at any given time, customs, they also have staff that are standby to do that. Same as the shipping lines that are also now have to work 24 hours.
Na eba no anyina mahoden a sebeye na ebetumi abadande ade udwuma no ya na akwan bebre so na man ahodo fa enya anyina mahode bi ensuo ebi yewia emframa nyina akwa man bi so a wo mo de emframa enya nyina mahoden ne no na Ghana so epeje ne mu ehwese ye konanya hwekura no ohamu chiche mu edu no man benya e de ababeka ekwan yan fa so a yenya nyina mahoden ho enneyi na wosoafo no ehwe nyina mahoden ho sabso na ede wo mo seseye a wode gu akwan so no Adom Kasee ni
Ghana ban kwan se Omai Ghana nyina mahoden no benye mu hamu chichemu edu ede aka de wo dada no se beyi nyina mahoden betimi agina na nan so se adwumadie yi eka energy expansion nkitahudi a ekoso a ebebo ama nyina mahoden afa no ntuma pa fra no ho ewo Omai emu sansemi osoafo a wono na hwe nyina mahoden sem so John Jinapo ene di tudwa ewo International Solar Alliance nhyiemu etoso enso a ekoso enkran no ase.
We want to develop the continent wishes to achieve its aspiration. The provision of reliable, dependable, and affordable but clean energy is key. And in this case, solar represents the most viable option. Ghana has made some tremendous progress. We are almost achieving universal access to electricity. Our power supply is fairly stable. We have enough, and we are even exporting. Our vision is to have a minimum of 10% of our energy mix emanating from renewables, and that even excludes our hydro potentials.
And Ochire say solar powered irrigation pilot project aban edeba no hwekwan se fe dikan no enipa ba se apem ene benyamu chefa dodo na eye akuafo.
During the dry season, because our farmers depend on rain-fed agriculture, they virtually have no activity to it. India has pioneered it, and we want to learn from them. They've agreed that they would work with us and collaborate with us so we can install these solar pumps. By installing the solar pumps, what will happen is that Ghanaians will be able to engage in productive agriculture all year round. And so we've signed some MOUs, we've signed some agreements, and what we want to do is to promote local content.
Na fe mejina semi so atwa me ba ye bebo amane de aka ewachiri asese oguso a eka me ho awie na ye to aso Ghana Tourism Authority na se ye kase ya wa tu pa na wo mo agi eye panyi bako a ono ewo Ware Kingdom aba na nhyehyɛ ene ehototoye dwumadie ni afase mu no ye nhwese de ekoye
ebra woche ahemfuyi a efri Nigeria maimo eba ye akwa aba na panimpa woda Ghana Tourism Authority ano maame efuwa wajeto ekyerɛkyerɛ ye hia se adehye betimi aba akwansra wo man Ghana mu ene kwan ye befa so aboa ama amamrefam no ayonko fasoronko ababeda Ghana ene Nigeria entem wode sansem wetu dwa wabra ogwa fetu afahye ekoso ewo mfimfin mantemu ya wokotai wo se bere makwesi ata wotoso mienu ogwa manhene echi okire mu se
tourism there, you carry a story, traditional stories. Enti yenya traditional kings ne adeɛ na. It really established us as a nation say ampa enya aborɔfo rule in democracy no ɛna ɛma yɛyɛ nipa dabi yankasa yɛyɛ wa ahindie ɛnyɛ Ghana pɛ ɛna ɛwɔ ahindie Africa nyinaa most of the countries preserve ɔmo ahindie enti wɔn nso yɛ ɔhene kɛseɛ a wɔtu ne nan sɛ ɔba bɛkyia ne brother ɔhene na ɔne ne ayɛ ɔno so celebrate afɛhyɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno pɛ na ɔyɛ ɔhene ɔbɛba yɛ invite ɔhene asoro to bebree.
Enwechi okade to aso se Ghana Tourism Authority aye krado se oboboa akora amamre na amanchirima nso ate amamre ne amane ase
ene ye da kesima yempa wo Ghana Tourism Authority osaberi ma Kosiata the second and we invite opinion pa ono so ye ohene e woni prom ye friend Olu of the Wari Kingdom for no much no in the time or 5 years old. Enti we do on here for a long time. Or yeah, nipa kesi papa. Enti yeah, your Ghana Tourism Authority. First to afeshe be Osaberi ma Kwesi Ata the second. Or yeah, the king of Central Region. That's what to say. Oh yeah, what will be Enti Tourism Authority yembo no receive sa no. Eti ye juma ye no ye receive ahokwa akese omoba opetu afeshi
na ogwa fetu afashe ya si Chief Jerry Forson ewo ho den yen kɔ na afashe no suguso ya ekos na fei yen hwa se de eho no empotam no etie sije wotebe ka atwa yemfoni eho tesen
ogwa fetu afashe no de toso enan na yede ho amane yede brewo Osabere Makwesi Ata ya otoso mienu ogwamahin ene ne planning committee de niam agua kwan so ma sene afie atwa mu wo mo eto nsafre otumfo ase tutu asante hene mane de nanu monyam betai afahye ye kire no afie o ma to nsafre ohempon ya owo wore ewo Nigeria alatamem Olu ojiame atuwache ya otoso miensa ene ne yere izi atuwache yo no so toso miensa ameye ka say omde omani monyam abetai afie ogwa fetu afashe no echi Ulu is the 21st Ulu of the Wari Kingdom and so no toso edu no bako one na ahemfo dodo no a ene ye ka say omabepie mu ewo emintimade ahemfie ya Osabere Makwesi Ata ya otoso mienu waje wono mo ofeso amamani amani dodo no na akoso Osabere ma de akwa aba fronko de ma Olu kire no nani so ya owo se oto nsafre no ode nani monyam abetai afie afashe no echi Olu so kire nani so se Osabere ma ehwe mu ano oto nsa de frɛ no ene na hemfo efri Nigeria alatamem ema wo so ababepie mu ewo Cape Coast se ye ka wore any Cape Coast we eye nkromienu ani nyina edampo ano enti ye ka abrofo a wo mudi kan eba Nigeria wore ene wo mbesi sene abrofo edi kan eba Ghana ha no so ebepie mu ewo Cape Coast ha do enti niam bebre ewo honom a amamienu wonom ehye in common ye ka say de ehyemude no ni nyina aba na wieye ya ye ka say Osabere ma ene Olu of Wari enyina efredie na wonomo free ahanu say ma menkona mene the chairperson for the planning committee ogwa fetu afashe planning committee mene no entwetwe enkomo kakra okay I'll say enyade a obetumi akasa but a member of the planning committee Kojo Yankson ewa ha Kojo bibia boko
of the way
Kojo bibia boko
Adom pocho
20 quick one the reason for inviting the Olu of Wari enter planning committee what you show ma what to suffer Olu of Wari
ye jizi there Wari ye Kurobia or Nigeria one history onye Igwe yen history one match papa we have a lot in common and one so where you cry, our brother was the Canabaho, Sedema, our brother was the Cambagana, Warifo, where a Kurophobia, one way, papa, school, what was school day, Sedema, where for some work was school day. The way Warifo, or man, Nigeria, money in Ara, one way, what do you want? The Masuna Igwe, Ghana for one way in Russian. It's in a friend one bank.
All right. But I say, ain't and now Olu any program to that Ofia and now Ofia
since our program be Lush on the Coast, or your women's conference, Olori of Warri, and on ye Ogwa Traditional Council, and our Kabum now organizing. It's a Piha Yeroko near Kadem Jumezin so.
All right. It's Kodo Yangsen. A member of the planning committee, Ogwafetu Afashe planning committee, no Oka Abejakono Eho, and Yaneno Achoche and Komointi. I can say there, Olu of Warri Ojiame, Atuache, the third, and One Osaberima, Bonomo Efredia, and for Nim Bejucha Ebakoswaha, Nafe Yagun Sanso Ekakra, Na Yadenia Bekache, Nano Yadia Bro. Way, Ayamania, Efi Afie, the 61st edition of Ogwa Fetu Afashe, yeah, Osaber Makwesiata, ya Tosumienu, Atonsa, Edia Freddy Olu of Warri, Ojiame, Atuache, the third, One Nuhukanin and Himfo, and Wabanye, and Yade Abrewi, meeting at the Chief Jerry Forsen.
Ediamen so ene abina pokua when near and Monsieur Monoswafa Shamusia and some so Haruna Idrisu, Edia to just and Sakraya Ebeba, if it's in Quadabrima, Kosobombe with JHS no, one better some said a beya, and Quadana Jimu Baby, na omo ayomo mutume a so a hawano, na boa amagana yini.
Oswafa wo hwengu masua so Haruna Idrisu edi atu dwase aban eyen hyehyeye edi artificial intelligence etwaniti ase AI coding robotics any electronics ababe kan oman Ghana engumasua epono no ehu sebeya basic schools for nso betimi ahyesa adesua de no ase oni Adom Kasee hwetwe nkomo no wo kire mu se asoye no pese oman Ghana mofra eba ne ya kandifu a ohaw biya wo betimi asa no
Japan, and it's important that Ghanaian children get exposure to other cultures, to other values, and to learn from their experiences in order to build them and build their critical minds. We want the next generation of Ghanaian leaders to be problem solvers and ethical leaders. So we are reviewing our curricula, as I have said. We want to introduce electronics, robotics, AI, and coding into early childhood development. So my pleasure to welcome you back. I hope that the experiences you acquired, the knowledge you acquired, you put them to good use. But my foremost message is work with integrity, be disciplined, and be responsible. God bless.
Enwechi director of the school yimi enu anoja se hina wo gomu awasa na nakusie se wo chia hene enso bo woswafo yi abaso se watimi eden sakraye eba oman Ghana engumasua emu.
Bedo Kumase amakomu asante mantemu AME Zion AMB Basic na Junior High School and na headmaster Edia Tuja se na eba bia kwada ne tina suade na wo mo epon nipa bidin eho eda ne ba bi otena enum wi wo mo cheso maka ho asem a enkonko wiama ene no nipa dodo kro eyi wo mo ma ya ehadwene pa.
My first day school akwansra Mrs. Amanda Maria Mopon wa Yesu bi na NDC women organizer kokron so AME Zion Basic and JHS school no Mukuma Subinya Batrompo so as far as Antimantem ya eka ho bi ama headmaster wo the school na no won central for bon common watch say how the omo bi pa o kire say won enum no boni agi school mu ho aboso a eka ho bi ama school no nya akono ema wo fomfa wo ma ema
school no say school no da kwa ho benkunu ni mfanyina na yemianom mema sabe omo abisuanya mo omo de no man toasi omo de high rebase eho na atonso drivers ebe dware omo kai horo omo ka eda ho ukokape wanhwenwa we yehoho a ne yipraw nti yentumi nka na kase ya official campaign ama the police commander for so many months omo so omo wo ho nti ye hwe omo ankasa we kura e deprive nkwadaa bi mo because obi de ne bebe school na se we base wa obeda de ne ba aba.
Enu achi na wo kire se wo hwe enkwada kakra wo ho nso a bia a omode bedi agro ne bi ne ho a wato nsa afre wo na nsa wo bi se wo mra wo moa.
Nyama ye didi agro to say merry go round any skipping mo ba he mu bi. Eno so ya de a nkwadaa no nso omo hwe ho e de ba. Na afi ye ha Kasee a eno eda asafo ntemu yina bole and the bay feature he since you enter you are who to the musuto dia come my whole sentence the cry edico nanto idea ni hunam and the teacher for nam kwada ni hunam
ne krakra mu na Mrs. Amanda Maria Mopon a hode akwanso ekopie mu e wosuku mu hode to nsentwerofo anim se
na ya ma we nye dakwa adwuma be fatu e ho so enye school we so nko a school se we su bibia e ho se sito mu no be kwa ye ho adwuma awofo say omo so na omo ma no omo mwa omo e wo school kom e bi so starting kitigi say ya okeji na wet bi wi a nta ba ko pe no wa ye ebusua na adwuma nyina ye den ama omo
amanfo a wono mo ewo Apaden Chira West na wo mo ate asem de titu ne school sahodo ho no mo yesense wo maban krachepe no rise kinsia e kire se obeboa ama ngomusia kodanim enkonya ne table sankwada ne hia wo de beba no da nchen so a school bia e wo mansi no mo behwe apagye mu asanso sisi ama wo mo
Apaden Chira West Mensini Krache Isaac Insia Echra enkonya wo de bebra de suafo ama wo mo atena so yi ebetimi aboa pa ama de suane ade kire akoso a obema wo mo akade nso a ebeboa ama de sua akonanim wo de sanse mu etu dwabra wo kwa apro e wo Mensini ne mu a woni school fo ne achechefo ekodi ehyiemu Adom Kasee ama ne boni Mohammed Radiudin Rasco eni Isaac Insia enkomobo mu no otwe mu se
nkonya no ayedai bi nhyeda ni ho kese nti ye hwese ye beboa na ya surprise nkonya na ama wo mo na afi no dan ni bi wo ha na ho behia se ye be renovate wo hwa ba bia migiran ya dan ye si achi GHS ema treposofo ho behia se dan we renovate kura ka wo bebo no ho no wo di si foforo anankeye ti ye hwa anim se animanim ya no district mu school a ye bedi kan si ye sa school we ye trabusu GHS beresi besi no enemenim ya de ama wo mu no matimi ayde ayusu na omanya so mfaso bebre
enwachi Robert Nkrumah wo school improvement support officer Emma Treposo circuit enso de to achechefo enim se won hwe se asukufo abie school yi a wo behya se akyerade se be yi a ebeboa ma adesuafo no atimi asua enwoma dodo na ansa na wakwa akwetwere won so hwe
se ene se school ahyase school shase se ya dwumadi esi edi ni school mu ye bo modern se ye be record nkwada no edi o register mu ne atimi amake onu edi ne atimi ahye onu nkran se wo ma wo fie nso na momra na titiru adekire so be shase sa adekire no shase a na nkwada wo fie mu se sa ampa dwumadi ya wo school na shase ndi onu so eba na ye koba se ye bie school yenye ye ball ya prapra nkwan ade a onu ma wo fie bibia mpusu wo mu se onu beba nti achechirefo no me koto asrem se na school ashase de adekire se fata bia no so no omfa mankwada no na omo wufie so emra
na National Commission for Civic Education no ya so yo hwe church my papa bia sede ya na ebi mu se kra omo ehunu na so ukọ Asutifi North a ne fa ewo ho no mo ejire mu dendenden ya wo mo ne emabu e kasa mo enchechire afutu ba ko mo dia ma mo eni se amamu bia mu no ya emabu hwe no mo fo mo ho enhyemu bi
National Commission for Civic Education Asutifi North Mensini mo hafo mantemu ahyase eye nkyerechire amamabunu no efa kwan obetimi de won ho ahya amamu mu na abo amampuntu aba NCC Director Asutifi North Mensini mo ye Reverend Robert Collins anan oni Adom Kasee atwetwe nkomo Kenya asebra no ye nkyerechire ya GIZ ehyehyema amabunu no asenti eda so strengthen the rule of law and the fight against corruption ase ena auditor just say
mebe ne hu ni se amabunu tena ba bi se amembu some answer them for mo this one is to empower them na omotimi ehun se omano ayomo no be sha name a se mpanifunu ho a bedi dwumedi biara asese yedi enti ye empower mebu no mehu omo rules omo dwumedi ase omudi na omotimi bisa questions receiving answer from the duty bearers omo di dwuma ahoro a edomasi positions ahoro from the governmental institutions na omotumi bi se bibia ebia na omonte ase ne ha chiemu ache mbo kwan papa so ye suban bia ebede edi echen penifo ye sa kwan.
And which principal investigator our Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice Trinity Assessment as ye ni mu West North Men's name Daniel Drew and so chere said the katasha kan proye ekoso e wo man mu no e ha dwene pa.
De ubono nso yade ehia pa se e wo se ye hyemu kena na nipa eni ba wo ho so. Because nipa bebre wo ho a enema bebre wo ho a omo ye a emoa oman no enkan ko no oman no empuntuo. Enti no ehun behia se de obono de ebehyem kena na enipa eni aba wo ho so because obi wo ho a oye bibia onim sade na oye no nsunsuanso se ne betumi de abre no. Enti se de meka na mra no de ewo ho a wose ye nyina hwe ho ye ya na nipa bebre ka se emra ni ho se mra nchewa unhu se de emra no esitie.
Medeo Eco Center for Plant and Medicine Research or Maimu Quante for a Professor Alexa Sase. What they are to Jomania if you know adunum na Jumadino Asie and now watch se or more a dromanin pa. Now much is Munan was a Gana Beconim now about Africa crumpa or Maya to me a yenru yet titsu yet say or wakao a dray de beboa and ye abwana poison na a becum no or my Gana Bedi Jen Naswa utumi yedudum.
Executive Director Wada Center for Plant Medicine Research ano Alex Asase Ochumu say asoye bone homodin sebeye ya wobetimi agidin ewo enro hwehwemu mu sebeye wiase afa na nyina betimi age wo mu atum na enipa be se edusia de ko eduwotwe ebeba wo ho da bia ene wo mabedin kita ho.
The small clinic that began in Obitre in the early 1970s today provides high quality health services to 60 to 80 clients on a daily basis. The center, through its rigorous scientific activities, has been able to develop over 30 herbal medicines for management of important diseases such as malaria, diabetes, typhoid, BPH, and hypertension. Our medicines are being used in district hospitals across the length and breadth of this country. And there is currently integration of herbal medicine into conventional healthcare system. I would therefore strongly encourage and promote consideration of herbal medicines in the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. At this stage, that the center has also been instrumental in Ghana becoming a vaccine manufacturing hub in the sub-region.
Enwechi okade to aso se ohaw bebre na aso yi ewo adane hyeda noso enipa obeye adwuma wo nsusa na mfidie nso a ebeboa mo etiba ye nhwehwemu fan edi nro papa ababonte no nso enoso sa.
The center is currently plagued with infrastructural deficit, human capacity needs, inadequate modern equipment to undertake cutting-edge research as well as for production of herbal medicines. The effects of dwindling availability of medicinal plants for both research and development cannot be overemphasized. However, the future is brighter.
Mamincha me ho emra na yemfa de akanto aso. Peda se me de ekọ adanse North Mansini mu ewo Asante Mantem no manfo ewo dadwen na wo mo echese na se de bola emene wo mo ba bi enipa bi eto bola gudu beko adane bepo na ba na eba fie enka eni emumua no ehadwene wo mo so se betumi aha wo mo apomudin to da sre ato aban krach nanim so onye bibi mfa ho.
Omanfo a wo mo titi sampatemi e de atudwa se border a omanfo ehwiegu sampatemu on eyade ha adwene pa be udidi afacheme ebimu nsu gya wonanan amframa no ebo a eboru a omanfo efie de yarewa awodo ebrem abra wo ne Adom News nsentchoni Isaac no manyo etwetwe nkomo no ensem se na wo mo ede tudwa
enye ni tua se sebie bola enye ade papa ayade a enye ewo nipa on yekotu ogu obatu bola na gu a sebie wo de toilet nyina be wuro na obehwe na nkura nso ati bola no so no omu eko toilet sanse ene wo bola na senti no mframano eba ya ha direct ye pese DC ene nkofo beboa yen
mframano na ya efa na e de rubbers ni bi bebre ebe okra wo ye dia crate ni ba na bia betu ba sa ediane no ntimi ndi Joshi una sano afofo.
Assembly member awo empatemo kwabena apia kubi enso eden semse etudwa
sebi wo hwe bola kakraka yesi ai na yare bitisu bia kolera bi etiesi ekrumu ha no e de ne ba bola ya na mmenu kasa wo hwe mechi a ekru kakraka nyina toilet ba kope ene wo ekru no so wo soro nti omo wa no mu ni sebi jana wo mu fie no aya no mu je omo nan omo tu nwura gu wa enti wan sere be sisi so na sa ko fie mu aye no aduane sisi so no e de yare baba enti ya de a hame pa asana some member no kuro ni mu no me challenge kese pa na se sabola yi ya me be ya adom a emfiri na kosi ni na otwe ba koso no na hihye me ni pefo atrase ya fa ho no omotimi edi ama me
na fe me de ekọ emfinfini me de ekọ emfinfini mantemo na fe ya hye amane no owura ekọ ochire panyi ono na oye mantem ne musuafo na ode atudwa ese enei commanders ahodo a ewo mantam ne mu nyina no womo hye se ghetto bia obebo awramu womo enko yi ho nyina se de be ya wunim red sa enro na mabu no enom ese womo abrabo no womo ebete so
Infifi mantam swafo eye ekwo wo kire panyi ode nkra ema regional police command secretary sahodro nom gomo asen traditional council festival a wode share swase wo kire mu sei no kan
Nananum orange my police for our central regional there. One will get to Biala or work will be an another mamma pacha. As a crowd, only ya in there. So police for my friend way and Zambia. What's Nanase, or become a slow. Is on no, or big Namaka, no, Chesalute, never gonna be Senukotokum, Naya Sonuma, Yam Fanun Tufum, Utanana of Shawa, and the above one wakwada.
Nan we see Omahini ye wogo mo asen traditional council obrefo honako aho ankobi otoswem ye no enso de to Ghana de hye nyina enum se Ghana ban ne hye bi orebe bia no Adam ya won momboa no nso
ubiala ayi wagide u bedi ba beja ko to je ana hu be chiro poto mensu wako na abiyo wodi se do bomb na do tambody mana meka jo frede Ghana ebe dem for the what the Ghana
medewo anigi semuno selina boaten eyobia otunyamenyom oye gospel musician wode atudwa ese wono ankasa no bemo pepa de kope bemo ye half cast obi oye broni kakra bibini kakra ehun na osanso suro nyame eno ani bema aka wonya ya obetumi ene na hyehye ho
Selina obe ware biom.
Of course.
Hey. See ano. Minim si mama bebre hwe. Mama bebre hwe. Uyo wo mu taste. But ebia no wo mu nya wo taste. Nti sisi aso bi a o hwe wo do. Ubetumi aka hwe mu taste. Say the kind of manner wo person bo wa brabo.
Me de be compile bom.
Wo de be compile bom.
Because nyame nanim obema na komem. Me nipa I can decide, but God
has to decide.
Good. So God has to decide. Though He has given us the liberty to choose whatever we want, but sometimes you have to pray and seek for advice from Him. And through Holy Spirit, you get the advice that this is the right thing to do.
Yes. Right.
But apart from that, I want a prayerful man. I want somebody who is fair.
Hey, Coco. Coco have cast and I say, normal Coco, normal Coco.
Dear Yamia Shra, no, they will be come a man.
Okay.
Now, Osro erade. That is a very important thing.
Yani na ebasa nkwara na ebebari nyina half cast nkwa yenyina so na wia Premtobre Kasee ba me de ba ni fancy na donkwa boy de na nim se Ghana ene Chad Ghana ejina akono we no eya we na ye ko so mo ba Ghana ne ye che wom hye wom saa ye koto aso e wo Chad nti wo bompa ya na wabobi ama Ghana Black Stars edian meje so ene abena pokoa wenie okoma kraba kwa waka ensreja edura enwuno numero 1 sese or the fire for fire etwaso na kaise busumi ya ne de toso edumiensa ne chesabe me de be na woche no ye nyina ye nanti free hanom akọ Accra Sports Stadium eye Asempa Walk with the Stars star ben e na ope o celebrity eye hwan ye nyina ye hia na ye nante me hwe wonim se obeba makra wada wase ama mu ene hwe